The following content contains graphic descriptions and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Why are there not more people talking about the chilling tale of the Canadian nightmare? Good evening, dear viewers. I suppose I'm what you might call a connoisseur of the macabre, and tonight I have quite the tale for you. A tale that will send shivers down your spine and make you question the shadows around you. Meet our protagonist, if you will. A charming fellow with a rather unusual hobby. His charm, however, masks a darkness that few can fathom. He travels across the great expanse of Canada, leaving a trail of, let's call them, souvenirs d'adébao in his wake. Each province, a new chapter in his grim journey. But our friend is meticulous. Each souvenir is carefully chosen, lovingly collected, each victim a testament to his dark artistry. His collection grows, a morbid gallery of his twisted mind. It all began in the misty harbors of Newfoundland. A foggy night, perfect for collecting. His first victim, a lone fisherman, met a gruesome end with a swift, silent cut, the beginning of a dark legacy. Our friend has a keen eye for beauty, you see. And oh, how beautiful fear can be. The aftermath, a chilling display of his twisted sense of aesthetics. Each scene, a masterpiece of horror. From there, he journeyed west. The prairies of Saskatchewan offered such wide open spaces. Here, he perfected his methods. Each kill more elaborate than the last. The isolation, a perfect canvas for his dark deeds. Ideal for his work, wouldn't you agree? So much room to express oneself. The bodies left in hauntingly artistic poses, a macabre gallery under the open sky. Each one a silent scream in the vast emptiness. In Alberta, the Rockies provided a majestic backdrop for his artistry. Each victim, a new piece in his dark collection, their final moments etched into the rugged landscape. The mountains, silent witnesses to his grim work, each peak, a new canvas. Each valley, a potential gallery. The aftermath, a chilling testament to his meticulous nature, his satisfaction, evident in every detail. But it was in British Columbia where things took an interesting turn. The rain-soaked streets of Vancouver became the backdrop for a chilling game of cat and mouse. You see, our friend began to notice something odd. It started with fleeting glimpses, shadows that seemed to move on their own. A shadow here, a glimpse there. Someone was following our collector. The feeling of being watched grew stronger with each passing day. At first, he dismissed it. After all, who would dare hunt the hunter? But the unease was relentless, gnawing at his confidence. But the feeling persisted. In Vancouver's rainy streets, he saw a figure in every reflection. His paranoia grew, making him more reckless. Our once confident collector now jumps at every sound, sees danger in every shadow. His nerves were frayed, his mind unraveling. He tries to shake off his pursuer, heading north to the Yukon. The vast wilderness offered no solace, only more places for shadows to hide. But even in the land of the midnight sun, darkness seems to follow him. The northern lights cast eerie shadows, heightening his fear. His collection grows, but so does his paranoia. Each new addition to his macabre collection only deepens his dread. Each new acquisition is rushed, sloppy, not at all up to his usual standards. His once meticulous methods now betrayed by his fear. Finally, in a remote cabin in the Northwest Territories, he decides to face his follower. The isolation only amplifies his anxiety. The methods he used were brutal. Each victim met a different fate. Some strangled, others stabbed, and a few poisoned. His cruelty knew no bounds. The aftermath was always gruesome. Blood-splattered walls, lifeless bodies, and the eerie silence that followed. A silence that haunted him.
I knew I had to stop him. I couldn't let him continue his reign of terror. The weight of responsibility was heavy on my shoulders. I followed him through the city, through the rain, through the darkness. Every step brought me closer to ending his nightmare. I watched his every move, waiting for the right moment to strike. Patience was key, and I had plenty of it. And when that moment came, I was ready to put an end to the terror that had gripped so many.
The great confrontation approaches. Who could this mysterious pursuer be? The tension in the air is palpable, almost suffocating. Is it the law, a vengeful relative, or something altogether more sinister? The possibilities are endless and terrifying. As the cabin door creaks open, our friend raises his favorite tool, the same tool that has seen countless victims meet their grisly end. His grip tightens, knuckles white. But what steps through that door makes him drop it in shock. The same hands that once strangled, stabbed, and silenced now tremble. His eyes widen in disbelief. But that would be telling. Let's just say, karma has a wicked sense of humor. Sometimes the hunter becomes the hunted. And so, dear viewers, we come to the end of our tale. A tale of horror, suspense, and poetic justice. Our friend's collection is now complete, though perhaps not in the way he intended. The blood-stained walls and the echoes of his victim's final screams are all that remain, a chilling reminder of his deeds. Remember, in the game of cat and mouse, there's always a bigger cat, and sometimes the tables turn in the most unexpected ways. And in Canada's vast wilderness, some predators are best left undisturbed. Nature has its own way of balancing the scales. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat.